President Trump has called forth a whole of government response to the coronavirus epidemic in America. And by that, the President made clear when he asked me to lead the White House Coronavirus Task Force, not merely a whole of the federal government, but a full partnership with state and local governments across the country. And today we renewed that with our latest conference call with governors all across America. We've met with them today specifically to speak about the progress that our governors are making, expanding testing across the country. And we were pleased to hear about the extraordinary and rapid progress that governors are making. At the outset of the call, where we had more than 50 of our nation's governors, we of course had Pete Gaynor of FEMA report on progress. More than 35,000 National Guards stood up, 5,000 active duty military deployed in 10 states. And we were also pleased to report that FEMA, HHS, and the private sector have coordinated the delivery of shipments to states around the country, including nearly 67 million N95 masks, 105 million surgical masks, surgical gowns, shields, gloves, more than 10,000 ventilators, and more than 8,000 federal field medical station beds. Beyond the report that we provided to the governors, we assured them that at the President's direction, this is one team, one mission. We made it clear to the governors that we know we're all in this together. And the partnership that we have forged together really begins with mitigation efforts. It moves to making sure our healthcare workers have the support they need, but also testing is in the forefront of all of our minds. We're working to make it possible for every governor to access the existing capacity to enable our states to be able to reopen responsibly under the phased approach that the President unveiled 1 week ago. A little bit of context, you may recall that 1 month ago, all of the testing that had been done in America, 80,000 Americans had been tested. But as of this morning, 5.1 million Americans have been tested for the coronavirus. A quick reminder to our fellow Americans, and this was something from our scientists today at the task force, we reminded governors of this as well, that as testing increases dramatically across the country, cases will increase as well. But people should not be discouraged by those numbers. We are looking at very positive trends in hospitalization, in emergency room entrances, and we continue to see, as we've said at this podium every day over the last several weeks, we continue to see positive progress, not just on the West Coast, but even where the coronavirus epidemic has most deeply impacted in areas of the greater New York City area, New Orleans, Detroit, and elsewhere. On our nearly 2-hour phone call today with those governors, we heard of the progress governors were making in implementing the resources that we've been working